Okay, can you all tell me whether you can see me upside down or you are seeing me straight up? Because I need to know. On Right now, I am live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube all together. So please tell me whether I should be keeping it vertical or horizontal. I know about YouTube and Facebook, but I do not know about Instagram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna. So I'm just waiting some people to join live on. There is one person on YouTube just now joined and on Facebook as well. Hare Krishna. Please tell me if the screen is upside down. Okay, it's upside down. Thank you. Now it is proper? Okay. I just needed to know this. I wonder if... Okay, I did it. Okay. I think I'm proper on YouTube as well. So thank you very much for coming live, all of you. So as you all know, yesterday I published the video on the book, the Krsnatarian Recipes book. So it was like a very big day, and okay, that's good. It was a very big day for me, but at the same time, what happened, it was a little bit lot of things were going on. Yes. So today the reason why I came live is, the first thing is that I wanted to show you that's Srila Prabhupada. Do you want me to turn Srila Prabhupada's music off? Because thank you for joining. I can reduce the volume a little bit. Just a minute. Okay, so I'm back. Okay, so the reason why I joined today live is because, first is that I wanted to show you the paperback version of the book. Hardcover, still I haven't received it, but when I get it, then we'll do another live. And the other thing is, thank you. And the other thing is, I will be also answering two major queries, which I have written it down because it's not easy. Like, I'm always like this writing person. So I have written the two queries down and some points. So first thing, let me just show you the book. Okay. So that's the paperback version of the book. Okay. And that's how thick it is. Yes, that's how thick it is. You see this? Now I will show you how it looks from inside. That's how the book starts. Oh God, it's so heavy. Okay. And then okay, let me show you more. Okay, so I will share more things. I will also respond to your messages, like all the queries. But before that, I wanted to share with you the main thing, which is problem. Thank you, Dhamma, for joining. Thank you, thank you. So the first thing is the question, the query which was asked to me, or the thing which was asked to me, was about the book being expensive. So Now, first thing is that yes, there are lots of recipes. There are around 340 recipes. So I'll get back to that. So the first thing is that I'm an author. Okay, I went through a publisher. Okay, when I went through a publisher, I have very little say with respect to the selling price of the book. When I initially when I went for this proposal, I was not set. I was actually told that it will be like around $50 or $40 or something like that. But when actually I gave all the images to them, at that time the pages turned out to be 616 because I just don't have the images of the recipes, but also there are some processes images as well I have shown. So this was one of the rarest publisher who was ready to accept all the images in the book and without any extra cost, because other publishers when I went, they were like only 30 images, and I really wanted my viewers, my readers to have, oh Krishna, my viewers, my readers to have a graphic experience and also to see how these recipes look like. So when the book came out and the selling price was discussed to me, I was completely shocked, because I know that maximum people whom I know would be buying this book are actually from India. So actually the price of the book was more before, but what happened was that I was so much behind them, and I said to them, so they came down, cut down the price to this. So I'm not the one who's deciding the price, and also they cut down to a level that they couldn't do it anymore. The cost of the printing, they had to justify that price. And I also thought about, might be after knowing the selling price, I thought about dividing the book, might be different categories, but then that wouldn't have justified, the overall experience which I wanted all of you to have with this respect to this book. So it would have cost me triple or 4 times more what I spent. Now, I will not go too much into the details, but I'll give you an idea. When I started doing this, in my mind, I was not thinking much about the profit, because when I invested in the book, towards its layout and everything, I have spent 20 times more than the USD price of the paperback version. Now you can go and you can see the USD price of the paperback version, and then you will know that how much I have actually, 20 times more than I've actually spent, even though it was an installment, but still it went. So when I came to know about the selling price, I just thought that I know that I'm giving more in terms of my efforts, my time, my hard work, and also in terms of Lakshmi. But I know that I will be getting very less profit, because when it is from third party, especially from Amazon, you do not get that much profit. So I was not really much thinking about the profit, but I wanted it to reach especially my viewers and new people who can actually benefit, because in the introduction part of it I have actually mentioned many things which will develop a different kind of view for many people who are new to the Krishna conscious movement. So that was one of the things. Also, this book is actually a print on demand book. So this print on demand book is such that they have to print when there is demand, whenever there is order, whenever there is a wish list. So they do that. So that is the reason, one of the reason why that it was for them, it is like, and this company was from the States. So I had to just agree to it because I had no other options. I really wanted this book to be less priced, but then I had to also compromise on the quality, and which I did not want, because I've been working on this book for so many years that it was just not possible for me. In my mind, I didn't want it to, because whoever has purchased the the PDF or the Kindle, and some have also purchased the paperback, they actually saw the digital form of it, and they actually said that how the quality is good, and the recipes are also simple. So now this was the part about the pricing. which and one more thing I wanted to mention is that anyone whoever wants to cannot afford, or is there is difficulty in buying the paperback or the hardcover, then they can get the digital copy. Now with respect to the hardcover, on Amazon India especially, there's a third party selling it on Amazon, which I do not recommend anyone to get, because in this coming month Amazon will be reducing the price of the hardcover. So hopefully, like Amazon India, so hopefully that will happen, and then if anyone wants to get it, they can get it. Now the second question was about why you must have this book. Okay, so one message I got yesterday, which the person said, I don't know what assumptions or what idea they get and why did they get this idea. And they said that why would they want to buy a book, because the book, all the recipes from the YouTube and the site are already in the book. So my answer to this is no. This book, because I have been making it for years, these were all proven recipes, and I had made these recipes and not tried it on YouTube. Okay, but I have made these recipes. That's why they are proven recipes. That's why there are photos in it, because I have personally made it. And do not be in the impression that all these book have the recipes which are then on the YouTube channel. No, on the YouTube I share completely different recipes. Might be 15 recipes might be there from the book on the YouTube channel, not even 15 I think. So do not be of that impression at all. I'm not going to share the book recipe because I have so many new recipes I can share on YouTube. So please know that part. And one more thing is that with respect to the book, this book has recipes which are very, very elaborate, like very, very elaborate, in the sense, even if it is simple meal, I have given tips and suggestions. Like I have given baking method separately, air fryer method for some of the recipes, steaming method, or cooking on the gas stove or something like that. So you have to know that this book has recipes in a way. Like I'll show you one of the recipes and you will have an idea about how I have done that. Like suppose this momos recipe, if you can see. There are many other recipes. So you see this is a vegan recipe. Okay, so I've shown the images of how I folded and everything. So there are many recipes like that which I have done in that manner. So literally this images in this book are like around 400 for the 348 recipes. It took me a lot of time to do this, and I do not regret doing it, because I think anything what you want to do, and this is actually Krishna consciousness for me, it is perfectly justified to do it for the people. Now the recipes in this are catering to vegan vegetarian diet, but at the same time, you know, vegan diet is usually with onion, garlic and mushrooms. So this recipes I find is much better because there is a consciousness involved in it of God consciousness, and also they are free from onion, garlic and mushroom, which actually makes them completely different and out of set than other ones. Going down. Okay. Sorry. Just a minute. So yeah, so these recipes are actually having all the vegan and vegan version, vegetarian version, but they are completely different than the regular vegan version, and also the explanations are given in it. So it is on you to decide whether you would like to buy the paperback or the hardcover or the digital, because I have left that option. I've also left the option for someone on Kobo who they can buy the digital copy of it. There is not a problem at all about it. So please understand my position with respect to the book. I would have like it was in my control, I would have reduced the price to it, but the publishers weren't ready to. And also I'm the author, I do not have really the final say, even though they say that I would have, but I did not have, and the profits are also not that much. So now I am ready to take questions, and I hope I said all the points which were ready to be shown, but I'll show you more of the book if you want, if you would like to see more of the book. Okay, so hello Preeti. So I'll just show you some part of it. Look at that. Okay. So now regarding the hardcover of the book, I will be receiving that soon, and then I'll be doing another live. I'm ready to take any more questions or queries if you have. I'm just waiting for your questions and looking at the messages. Thank you, Rama. Thank you, Nateshwari. Great work. Thank you. Thank you so much. Why all world not vegetarian? Well, we are in the times of Kali Yuga, and in Kali Yuga, more and more, like how Srila Prabhupada explains, that there is more Kali Yuga rejects in this world. So there's more impious people, and their focus is on ruling over the material world or lording it over the material nature and sense enjoyment. So many people are working for the satisfaction of their tongue and senses. So this is one of the reasons why many people do not understand the principles of compassion towards other living beings, and that is why not many people are, or not the whole world is, because we are rebellious souls. We have come to this world as with rebel, so we always like whatever is against the law of nature, many plan to do it. We have got the mercy, and that is why we are just in that, like completely it has changed our life. But yes, there will always be people like that. You cannot make the whole, you can make, this is Srila Prabhupada said, but that takes a lot of strong will, and we can always try through small means, through your prasadam cooking, or through your offering, or through your CDs of giving some Krishna conscious talks or anything. So I guess no one really has any questions, so I can actually disconnect the chat, the live session. So I'll just wait for 1 minute or 2 minutes more, and if there is no questions, then I will just go off. And one more thing I wanted to mention is that there is, like, Instagram doesn't allow me, I think, to post the live videos, but Facebook and YouTube allows to post the live lecture. So if in case anyone wants to re-hear whatever I said, they can go on Facebook, or they can go on YouTube. So I'm hoping that many people will buy in whatever version you feel comfortable. You'll buy it, and when you buy it, you have some good experience with it, then please do leave good Amazon reviews, because reviews always help. So hopefully that will happen. Okay, so one question, how would you categorize this book? Okay, so there's a question that how would I categorize this book as, for beginners or little advanced cooks? So okay, so the thing is, when I was making this book and also simultaneously going on with my YouTube channel, and I was making Ekadashi recipes, first of all, there were always these problems about this can be eaten, that cannot be eaten, and everyone having different point of view, some accepting, some not accepting. So I decided actually not to put like categorize the Ekadashi recipes. First of all, I decided not to do that, because what happens is that I did not wanted more more hate or something like that. So you can decide on your discrimination what recipes you feel, because there are many grain-free and gluten-free recipes which you can make them Ekadashi. Now, with respect to the other categories, what I did was I have made it like rice, dals, soups, and I have made, I think, desserts, and then there is other like savories, sabjis like that. I have categorized. I've kept it very simple. So for anyone who is new to the cooking, who is enthusiastic about cooking like exotic meals or something like that, then or they want some elaboration on their recipes or anything, that for them this book is there, because this book actually caters more for most of the people, whoever is interested in transitioning to vegan vegetarian diet or is already a vegan or vegetarian. For devotees, it's extra understanding, because they can read the introduction and they will understand more things about it. There is I have not separated a thing with respect to beginners or little advanced. When you see the recipes, you will already know which recipes are very simple, because I think the recipes are really very easy. See, the thing is, I have mentioned the recipes the most simplest way I can, and if anyone follows that properly and takes like uses their discrimination in terms of that, then they can follow everything very nicely. And there was one more thing I wanted to mention. I don't know, it just went out of my mind, but there was one more thing I wanted to mention. Yeah, it just went out of my mind. Might be when I remember, I will just put it. Yeah, so Dhamarupini is answering your question, Priyanka, Premanjani, that it's explained for both beginners and advanced. So hopefully that will be easy. There was one more thing I wanted to mention. I don't know why I cannot remember it. Yeah. So is there any other questions anyone has? I think someone had asked me a question. Just a minute. Okay. Dipan Vida Bhattacharya. Okay, if you have sent me the friend request, I will look into it. Sorry, I have got so many friend requests that I have not been checking. Thank you, Shivani. Thank you for the congrats. I hope that everyone will benefit from it. There's something more I wanted to share. I do not know. I do not remember right now. One more question. Okay. Just let me think. Just give me 1 minute to think about it. So sad. I had just thought about it and then. Yeah, I can't think. I can't think about it. Anyways, if everyone is done with the queries, then I will move out now from the live session, and yeah, that should be fine. Okay then, thank you so much for coming live and staying connected with me. Thank you everyone on Facebook, YouTube and Instagram for joining me. Hoping to hear more responses, and just get the book if you feel like, any version if you like, and I just wanted to reach as many people as it can, so I can feel that whatever efforts I put towards it, it has become successful, especially towards devotees. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Dhamarupini. Bye bye.